Hi, I'm Mari. I'm studying architecture at Manchester School of Architecture, and welcome to my week. So, today was my first ever class. It was a studio class. In a studio class, we basically learn how to do architectural drawings, plans, modeling. We have critic sessions, we have presentations. It's really interactive. And because it's so engaging and so interactive, we've been split into small groups of around 10 students with one professor so that we get specialized guidance and help. So today's class was pretty long. It started around 1:30 p.m. and ended just some time ago at 9:30. We did have like a 2-hour break in between from 4:30 to 5:30. This is all Indian time, by the way, where we had to do like a quick, tiny little project. It was really nice. We got the chance to get to know each other, learn a bit more about the course. We learned how to do plans and sections. So it was informative, it was a lot of work, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, if you like architecture, that is. Hi, so today, since I don't have any class or any lecture, I thought I'll talk about my course, how it's structured, and how assessments take place. So in the UK, when you're applying to architecture, you're applying into a fixed syllabus, which means you don't take any modules or any courses out of your subject. At MSA, architecture has been split into 3 subparts, which is humanities, technologies, and studio. I already had one studio session yesterday, so I'll talk about humanities and technologies. So humanities is basically about the history of architecture and the history of different styles of architecture. And technologies is more about the theoretical aspects of architecture, which includes structural integrity, materialistic properties, and just learning about different materials you use in buildings. Both humanities and technologies are conducted through lectures, which happen on Thursday, and are followed up by reading lists and group projects and essays. So for our assessment, we are going to be assessed with final submissions of portfolios and essays and group projects. But before our final submissions, we have like weekly tasks which we need to be doing, and from our tasks we get feedback every week, which is really nice because it gives us a chance to improve at every stage before our final submission. We don't have any written paper, so that's great. And honestly, our end of first year marks aren't getting put towards a final college degree mark, so that allows us to completely experiment and take risks during our first year so that we get up to the level where we can actually be confident for the next 2 years. So that's about my course. Today we had 2 studio sessions. One was a lecture and one was a skills workshop. Both were on architectural drawings. So the first lecture, we actually learned about techniques. We learned about different ways you can do sketches. We learned about line weights. We learned more about plans and sections of objects such as staircases and windows and doors and different types of doors and windows. And then the skills workshop was basically a follow-up on that. So we did our own plans and sections and we shared it with our smaller groups, and we got feedback, and then we got some tasks we needed to do, like draw our door and our window and our staircases in plans and sections. So it's a lot of fun. Tomorrow I have 2 other lectures. One is my humanities lecture and one is my technologies lecture. Both I'm having for the first time, so I'm really excited for them. Hi. So today I had 2 lectures. I had a humanity lecture and a technology lecture. So humanities are basically history about architecture, different types of architecture, and what their qualities are. And technology is about materials, their properties, structural integrity, all of that. So The humanities was a live one, and we had like discussions and everything, and we're learning about this type called vernacular architecture. So it's quite interesting, and we have a essay project at the end of it. And the technologies is, today we learned about wood. Turns out there's a lot about wood. We have mini weekly projects which we have as a group. My group has like 6 people. They're all really sweet. It's really fun. It's a lot of work. And the technology lecture, it was sort of like you join a live session and then you log off, you watch the lecture, then you join back, discuss, have, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. And that was actually also really nice, really informative. So I had to keep pausing and taking down notes and like just process things. But it was nice. Like online lectures aren't as bad as I thought they were. It's just do it at that time, otherwise later on I can get a bit too much. So that's the day. Hi, it's Friday, and since I don't have any class or any lecture this whole semester on Fridays, it means I have a long weekend, which I'm so excited about. But today I do have to complete some projects. I have my group project from technologies, which is going pretty great. Like my group is super friendly, everyone's super nice, super creative, and even the building that we've been given is really interesting. It's called the Nine Bridges Country Clubhouse in South Korea, in case you want to look it up. And as for my studio project, that's also really interesting. It's basically a task for us to find a really, really whack modification for a room and to present it in whatever way we find the easiest and the best to present it. So I'm gonna go complete those and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Welcome to my last vlog, my weekend. So nothing really special happened this weekend. I finished my projects, I got to meet my friends, which is so great. I watched a movie and I just really chilled. This whole week has exceeded my expectations. Going into this week, I was really apprehensive and really nervous. The whole thought of learning online, of not being able to see people, of having to look at a screen hours on end made me really nervous. But the teachers were really helpful, and even my classmates, they're really nice and really friendly, and I'm really glad I got to talk to them more and actually socialize with them and make friends with some of them. So if you do have any questions about my week or my university or what I'm doing or anything, feel free to DM me or message me, and I'll be more than happy to help you out and respond. Thank you so much for staying this whole week with me. Bye.